Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am fine. Again, I am here to present you another class. My today's class is for the students of class 11, subject English, topic case. That means today I am going to discuss you about case. That means definition of case, types of case, etc. Actually, case is important to you to know the further grammatical terms of any other topic. At first, I would like to give you the definition of case. A grammatical case indicates the function of a nouns and pronouns in regards to their relationship with other words in a sentence. In other words, we can say it refers to how these two are used with other words to make a statement. So, dear students, I think it is clear to you. A case is a relationship between two nouns or a noun and a pronoun, etc. in a sentence. Suppose if we cite an example, it will be clear to you. If we consider this example, it will be clear to you. This is my book. In this sentence, my and book, pronoun and noun. Between these two words, there is a link. My book. This link is called case. So, students, I think the definition is clear to you. Now, I am going to discuss the types of cases. Okay, I want to clear my board because there is no space to write down. There are four types of case. Number one, nominative case. Nominative case. Nominative case, in another word, it is called subjective case. Subjective case, the definition of this case is actually the subject of a sentence is called nominative case or subjective case. The subject of any sentence is called nominative case or subjective case. Suppose Jamal plays football. Jamal is here nominative case. Actually, nominative case, we also say the action is done, the work is done by someone. The someone who does the work is called the nominative case. If we ask a question to verb using who or what. Again, I want to make it clear to you. If we ask a question to the verb who using who or what, the answer will be nominative case. In this case, who plays football? Jamal plays football. So, Jamal is nominative case here. Students, I think about nominative case it is clear to you. Now, number two, objective case. Objective case. Actually, the object of any sentence is called objective case. If we ask any question to the verb using what or whom, the answer will be objective case. In this sentence, it will be very clear to you if we analyze this sentence, this example. Jamal plays football. If we ask to the verb what does Jamal play? The answer will be football. Jamal plays football. So here football is objective case. So nominative case and objective case is clear to you from this example. Next. Now number 3, possessive case. Possessive case actually it indicates a relation of belongings or possession between two nouns or a pronoun and a noun. This indicates the ownership of anything. Suppose this is Jamal's house. This is Jamal's house. Who is the owner of the house? Jamal is the owner of the house. So Jamal's is here possessive case. So dear students, I think possessive case, in other words, we can say possessive case is the owner of any noun or a pronoun. Who is the owner of the house? Jamal. So Jamal's is here possessive case. I think possessive, the definition of this case is clear to you, but we have to know how we can make a possessive case. We have to form possessive case. Now we discuss how we can form a possessive case. We can add apostrophe s with a singular noun. Suppose Topon. Topon is a name and it is a singular noun. If we want to make Topon possessive case, we have to use apostrophe h with Topon. Topons. Topons. This is possessive case. Baby. Singular noun. Babies. This is possessive. If the last letter is s of any singular word, we can use only apostrophe. In that place, we cannot use s. Suppose Keats, John Keats. John Keats is the name of an English poet, you know, but the last letter of John Keats is s. As there is s, if we want to make this singular word into possessive case, we cannot use apostrophe s. We have to use only apostrophe here after s. I think it is clear to you how we can make a singular word into possessive case. Jesus. Apostrophe, only apostrophe. As the spelling of Jesus, the last letter is s, we cannot use apostrophe s, we have to use only apostrophe. Now, we are going to know about if the word is plural, what will be happened. Again, in case of plural word, if there is no s, we can also use apostrophe s. Suppose people. People is a plural word, but the last letter of the word is e. There is no s. If we want to make this word into possessive form or possessive case, we have to use apostrophe h. Apostrophe h we have to use. Again, if the plural word, in case of plural word, the last letter is s, in that time we have to use only apostrophe. Boys. Boys is a plural word. and the last letter of the word is S. If we want to turn this word into possessive form, we have to use only apostrophe. We cannot use apostrophe S. Dear students, if the word is compound word, using and, how we can make the compound word into possessive form? See the example. I want to cite an example. Jamal and Kamal. Jamal and Kamal. This is a compound word, Jamal and Kamal. We add Jamal with Kamal using and. If I want to make it possessive form, we have to use apostrophe S, only the last word of the compound word. We have to use apostrophe S to the last word of the compound word. Now, students, in case of any object, that means lifeless thing, the thing that has no life, if we want to the lifeless thing to possessive form, we cannot use apostrophe S. That time we have to use of. Suppose page of book. Page of book. Book is a lifeless thing, so we cannot use book's page. We cannot use book's page. We have to use page of book. This is incorrect. This is correct. So, dear students, in case of lifeless thing, if we want to form the word into possessive, we have to use of. I think it is clear to you how we can form a word into possessive form. Students, now I want to show you a diagram: subject, object, possessive. I, this is the subject form. Me, object form. My or my is possessive form. We, subject. Us, object. Our, possessive. You, subject. Again you, object. Your, possessive. He, subject. Him, object. His, possessive. She, object. Her, possessive. Her. They, subject. Object. Them, possessive. Their. But if the subject form is any name, object also may be him or name, possessive, we have to use apostrophe. I have already discussed it when I am discussing on possessive case. So this is all about possessive case. Students, now number 4, vocative case. Students, now I want to discuss about vocative case. Vocative case will be clear to you if we analyze these examples. Jamal, how are you? Mom, I feel comfort today. May I come in, sir? In these 3 examples, Jamal, mom, sir, these 3 words are used here to address someone. Here, Jamal is addressed using his name. Someone is asking Jamal what about his condition. Using his name, Mom, I feel comfort today. Here, I addressed my mother using Mom, may I come in, sir? Here, I address my teacher as sir. So, sir, mom, Jamal, these three words are vocative case here. That means the definition is here. The words which are used to address someone, the words are used to address someone, these words are called vocative case. So, in modern English, vocative case is not recognized as a case, but it is a case, this is true. So, students, I think it is clear to you. Stay home, stay safe. If you feel any problem, you can contact with me using your cell phone or my Facebook page or my messenger. Stay home, try to continue your study, try to develop yourself, try to upgrade yourself, stay home and fight against coronavirus. One day, I think we must again attend in the class in our classroom. Thank you very much.